All right, we are here in the day 4 of KillZone Carnage. I am A9 Plays, your today's caster. Well, I was casting in the past 3 days as well, but I welcome you all to again witness our very best teams of our country here, trying to make a statement here. Okay, wait. Unfortunately, again, I'm the only one casting today. So we will have other casters from tomorrow, such as Pepe and Sanche. Not together, but at least one of them will be tomorrow. By the way, Alvida, it's not Exclarate versus Felines. So, the guys, if you want to know about the matches today, we have it's Felines versus 6Sense, G5 versus Sinners, and T2P versus Exclarate. Personally, I am most excited about T2P versus Exclarate because That's a match where I think those two teams have very you can say experienced players, and the players in those teams have been playing competitive for a very long time. But if you don't know, guys, T2P was in Vibrance Esports before, almost the entire lineup, I think. So it's basically, if you remember, Vibrance and Exclarate and Felines, they all were really good at that time. Not saying they're I'm not saying they have gotten bad, but still. Anyways, should we jump right into the game scene here, which is the first match of Exclarate? Just a second, there's been a glitch. Yep, now we're good. Yeah, so as I was saying, the first match is going to be between your Felines versus 6Sense, and the first map is Summit Hardpoint, and I don't know what kind of a glitch is going on happening here. Shouldn't be happening today. Yep, that's okay. So guys, any favorites? Tell me. Between Felines and 6Sense, I think everyone knows the answer to this question where these two teams, we know Felines, how they dominate their opposition. They're known for that. And 6Sense, we can say, as people have told me that they have been trained by the best IGL of India's ever seen. GodL learn here. So hopefully we see an improvement, because last time was like when the last time they played, their performance wasn't really that impressive, we could say. But hopefully they are here to show us that they might have improved and they can stand up against the this beast of a team called Felines. अरे GodL कब है भाई? Unfortunately, guys, there is no GodL today. There are no matches with GodL in it, so yep. स्टार्ट कर दो भैया. वी विल एनक्रिप्ट इज ए सेप्टिक निक्सो +1. आज तो बादशाह को देखेंगे. एंड we are moving into Hardpoint Summit. Guys, don't know about you, but one of my favorite maps of Hardpoint here, Summit. I just love playing some Hardpoint in Summit. Or you can say Summit in general. I just love this map in general here while playing SND or any other game mode. We'll be spectating first. Felines, Limon, or we should switch over to Nixo here, who's just in the chat writing +1. And we get Anak getting a first nade kill here onto the streamer mode. I don't know who that is. And we see that Anak 6Sense actually have the OBJ control for now. They got 8 seconds at the start. Nixo with this machine pistol. And we see the kill feed is completely blue here. So pretty not looking good for 6Sense in the start only. But they did get almost 10 points in the beginning. And Limon, unfortunate situation, did die to that USS 9. And look at that double shotgun coming from the streamer mode in Felines here. I think we should remove streamer modes while playing the game. At least it's easy for me as a caster. And we see Anak getting a kill with the shotgun, and Nirbhay getting 2 kills with his, I'm gonna guess that's an XM4 there. 18 to 70, pretty neck to neck. We can see, this is what I was talking about. We see an improvement coming in from 6Sense here against a beast of a team like Felines. Pretty back and forth in the first OBJ, not too shabby, I would say. 20 to 18. And yes, Encrypt with the 2. Again, this feels like a bloodbath here because none of the teams are actually getting an upper hand on any, like so far, on any OBJ. Not even on the first one, not on the second. A pretty straightforward game here. Oh, Illusion with that double nade kill onto Nirbhay and Anak. 24 to 25. And that machine pistol of Nixo. Oh, wait, we see here, I'm gonna guess his full name is Desperate here. Already with his Sparrow getting 2 kills. Holding down the connector, won't be able to find anyone because no one's spawning there. 28 to 32. This is pretty surprising from 6Sense. Getting upper hand on Felines. Okay, no, never mind. Felines just crossed the scope. They are just gained more points and now they're ahead of 6Sense here in the scoreboard. 39 to 40. Touching the 40 mark, will they? They won't be in this one, but next one will be Enak with that double shotgun. Can he get the third? No, he can't. Encrypt's gonna play the spoiler for him. Legacy. Shots go down. Won't be able to get a kill there. Nixo. Oh, that Odin in the hand of Nixo. We know that. Pretty disgusting as usual. Encrypt with his Annihilator. And Nirbhay with his War Machine. Obviously 3 operators coming in, but okay, I think Nixo died. So, and we see a 4th and a 5th operator. The entire team has been using operators in this one. Limon with his Death Machine. And Encrypt still has his Annihilator. 1 operator left. Can he get some kills? Oh, that was pretty. And I got that. Okay, that was a pretty long range for that shotgun at least. 61 to 34. We see that Felines is now getting the upper hand with almost double the points as Legacy. Not Legacy. Sorry, as 6Sense. I was watching Legacy for a second. Here we see again Anak with the double shotgun. He's putting the effort for his team there. 16 kills, highest in his team. And we see Encrypt also on 16 kills in the team of Felines here. Holding Elong with the head glitch. Having just a 9 in his hand. You need to have an Odin or a Type 60 to get him off that head glitch because you're not winning that gunfight. Unless you have crazy accuracy with the USS 9 at least. He gets 1. Can he get the second? Oh, Legacy with the trade. And we see Anak with that Tempest. But unfortunately no kills coming in from him. We see Legacy still on single digits with Nirbhay. Get some kills, guys. Oh, that pre-fire through the smoke and Desperate with that unfortunate Sparrow situation. Suicided himself by getting that kill onto Encrypt. These shotguns from both the teams are on another level. We just see, most of the times I'm just seeing shotguns in the kill feed here. Nixo getting 2, 1 with his Need, 1 with his Odin, of course. And that shotgun is pretty disgusting, I would say. 86 to 63. Again, bro, I'm very impressed with 6Sense, how they're performing against Felines right now. Felines were almost double the points, or they were double the points of 6Sense there, but 6Sense are able to catch up. Pretty surprising. Do we see any players touching 20 kills? No, Anak just needs 1 more to touch 20 there. Oh, Illusion, you're not gonna get a kill from that. Oh, that was a miss on Desperate. Can he land the shot? Yes, he does. Presence of mind. Another on to DIY, the whatever. We see Illusion again. 110 to 67. The entire feed is blue with Nixo with his equalizers out. Gets 2 on Anak and Nirbhay. Limon doing the work with his Type 63. And Desperate and Anak go down together with Nixo's you can say equalizer. We see Encrypt also with his Annihilator out. Didn't actually see any kills in the kill feed yet. Oh, okay. Illusion's gonna steal that kill, and Nixo gonna get 1 with the Predator missile. And 137 to 67. This is not looking good for 6Sense. Okay, the first round of hard points. I would say 6Sense were doing pretty well, but I think it's too early to judge as we could see that 6Sense did manage to actually slowly gain a comeback on Felines here. So won't predict anything, but they're almost a 100-point lead here for Felines. Legacy with his Death Machine out gets a kill onto Felines. Illusion and Nixo with the double from behind. That Odin in the hands of Nixo, like we said, is pretty dangerous for any team. Oh, Predator missile actually coming in from Illusion onto Anak. And Hack is not having it today. We see Desperate with his Sparrow ready, but he won't be using it in this one. Pre-firing in the corner and does get the kill onto that person who was in the corner. Oh, Encrypt with that pre-fire gets dive and nearby. Can he get the third? He won't be able to. Desperate with his type 19, Mythic type 19, and they're almost 100 point. They have a 100 point lead. They're just 17 points behind on gaining that 100 point lead. Limon still with his type 63, absolutely demolishing his opposition. Free Fire, or you can say spamming towards the connector here. We can see Illusion and Encrypt also getting the third. Nixo getting the third as well. 3 players down from 6Sense. Pretty bad for. Okay, 3 players actually pushing in from A long now. Lovely nearby. That aim transfer was on point. Lemon and Illusion. Oh my god. A third. Illusion with 3 with that War Machine, and we could say Lemon with the 2. Thus, the entire 6Sense team pushed back to the spawn here with no hope of capturing this OBJ. He's still going. Illusion is not stopping. He does seem to find that one person was heaven but won't be able to get that kill. Anak, gonna be a spoiler for him, gets the War Machine off his hands but won't stay in for too long as his teammates won there. But yes, now 3 of the players from 6 Sense are pushed. Nearby managed to get 2. Limon with his Death Machine. Illusion picking up 2 from the hard point. Pretty back and forth still. 200 to 89. Already touching the 200 mark here. We can see that 6 Sense is not even able to touch the 100 mark. They won't even be touching triple digits here, which is pretty unfortunate. But again, they just need 11 points. They could do something here, and winning part is won't say anything, but that's gonna be pretty hard for them now. But again, they have a shot. We know 6 Sense is being trained by one of the best players in India. We can see Encrypt with his Annihilator again, 210 to 97, just 3 points more, and that streamer shotgunner guy is gonna be a bad news for the 6 Sense team here. 213, 214, 215 here, still on the scoreboard, still going. We can see Illusion on 32 kills, where Encrypt has already touched 40. Encrypt putting the work for his team, and we can say 2 operators out for Felines here, which is 1 Tempest and 1 Equalizer coming in from Nixo. 231, 97. I don't think. Okay, Desperate did manage to get 1 or 2 kills of that Sparrow, but won't be enough. And look at Nixo still going. Will 6 Sense luckily be able to touch the 100 point mark here, as Nixo went out to kill 2 players outside the OBJ, or he would have actually stopped them from getting to triple digits as well. 236 to 102, and we see Legacy with his Death Machine out, pre-firing, managed to get 2 kills. Would he land the third? Oh, Encrypt will be a spoiler for him as usual. Encrypt is not in the mood to be messed with today, especially he just wants to dominate and just go to sleep. He's gonna sleep like a baby after this match, of course. I mean, after today's series. Like a piece of cake for him. Look at Lemon. That someone get that Type 63 out of his hands. Not good for any other team playing against him. Still going with that Death Machine, and that's gonna be the first game on the hands of Felines. That's pretty one-sided, I would say. But I think 6 Sense did put on a show in the first, you can say, first 3 HPs. And I say I'm happy for 6 Sense that they did better than before, and that's definitely an improvement. But against a team like Felines, I think they need to improve more. We just look at the scoreboard here and see 45 kills coming in from Nixo and 43 from Encrypt. And we see Anak doing the work for his team here, 37 kills with that shotgun, but 43 deaths, pretty unfortunate. And we see 1 minute and 50 seconds time of Felines Nixo. And Illusion doing all the OBJ work all by himself with 2 minutes and 8 seconds. I mean, the rest did too, but 2 minutes and 8 seconds, pretty wild. Yep. And that's gonna be the first game. So HP Summit here in the hands of Felines. Hopefully we see a difference in SND coming in from 6 Sense. What do you guys think? मेरी प्रिडिक्शन का तो एमकेबी हो गया। कोई नहीं गाइस, आई नो दीज टीम्स आर हियर टू प्रूव अस रॉन्ग विद देयर परफॉर्मेंस, सो आई थिंक प्रिडिक्शन के लिए तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते। I mean, 6 Sense winning against Felines, I mean, not gonna lie, for me, even I was. The chances are pretty low, but I think it's definitely possible for them. But I think with the performance we have just seen, by the way, guys, if you ever notice, all 6 Sense players are actually top 5K in rank. I don't know, we see a lot of players in competitive right now in top 5K. That's pretty unusual for a competitive player these days because in the past we have seen that none of the competitive players actually play rank a lot. They do just to get their hands warm, but getting top 5K is just crazy. Man, guy, Nixo did a wonderful job for his team, hands down, being the MVP with 45 kills, the hands of Nixo. And that Odin of his, he has been practicing Odin for almost a year now, maybe more than a year. Well played to both the teams, but there is still more to come here. We could see 6 Sense actually proving us wrong in the SND match. We could see that. Not saying they would, but we could see that. Again, I don't have a personal favorite in this match, but I think I'll vote for 6 Sense here because I think they are very much capable of at least standing up to Felines, at least in SND, maybe not in HP. SND, it's all about your coordination and your teamwork. I mean, of course, other than all the other important stuff. Will this be the end of 6 Sense in this match and we see Felines winning the entire BO3, or we are gonna see a map 3, which is Control? Which personally I'm always excited for because people, none of the teams, or what I know, that most of the teams don't even practice control here. In the scrim, they just normally play hardpoint and maybe SNT, or maybe 2 or 3 hardpoint matches just to get their hands warm, or just to see their like what map is their weakest and what map is their strongest and what mistakes they do. But yeah, we're waiting for 6 Sense, Nirbhay, Desperate, and Felines Limon to get to ready up, and then we'll just hop right into the SND match, which I don't know why the map isn't decided here and it says random, and why you pressing the start button here. Can you put the map, please? गो कार्ट में फिट हो गया था, ओके, आई डोंट नो व्हाट टोटल lemon is here बेचारा. Yeah, I think I missed a conversation or topic that has actually has gone up the chat. भाई रूम ओनर पगला चुका है क्या? खान से भाई. Okay, and why do we see SND stand of your change to firing? Now we good. Let's see what the poll says. We see 58% actually voting for felines here, 56 now, and 6 Sense is 44%. Okay, I mean, almost half there. Half of the people, almost half the people are voting for 6 Sense that they might win this. Tony map was firing range. No, yep. I think the room owner is is not feeling all right. Random start का तो firing range आएगा. Okay, anyways, yes. We see Felines, Lemon here. You want to see the sniper? Septic is actually using a shotgun, and we see Desperate being the sniper from 6Sense, as well as Legacy. Legacy is a pretty good sniper, but I'm more excited to see Desperate here. And Dive already gets two with the shotgun onto Encrypt and Septic. Lemon gets the trade here. And we see already a 2v3 situation for Felines, and Desperate is still going, getting another kill onto Illusion. That's a 1v3 situation for Nixo, where he has USS 9 and a Tundra in his hand, and he already gave his location up. I think Desperate is there onto Jungle, and he makes a small rotation where two of the players from 6Sense are holding. I think he does spot one player in the trailer there. And he does not realize there's one standing right in front of him. I think he hasn't spotted Legacy yet. Legacy is gonna fall back there. We switch over to Legacy. What angle is he on? Not Legacy actually. No, it is Legacy only. Desperate, and we'll be able to finish off things, getting a kill onto Nick. So on to Balance. That's already the first round going in the hands of 6Sense. A pretty good start. But again, will they be able to keep this up?
Destroy the objective.
And we see A approach coming in from Lemon already with that shot on Desperate. I don't know why Desperate is playing so open against players like a team of okay, never mind. He won't let me complete. Legacy getting a kill onto Lemon, Septic with the shotgun onto Anak, and Encrypt with onto Dive here. Okay, Feline said enough of you. We are taking it easy on you does not mean that you have the upper hand, and Feline just showed that no matter what, we are not losing to 6Sense. That's what they're proving here in the last round here. They just proved it.
Defend the objective.
But again, I don't know, was that Desperate here? Yes, I think it was Desperate. Why is he playing so open against a team like Felines? Pretty unfortunate. And Legacy pushing with that sniper does not see the person who's at the Illusion playing the spoiler here for at least Anak and Nirbhay getting 2 kills. Potentially would have gotten the third as well. I don't know what Legacy is doing there, and Dive with that 1v4 situation, and Encrypt is also gonna finish off things with getting the last kill onto him in the trailer, and that's already a 2-1. Bro, the rounds are going so damn fast. I cannot even say which team has the upper hand, as we see. I think Felines players are actually not even holding, they're just pushing. And we might see that 6Sense players might be playing attacking here. We see what Anak Illusion with that nade onto Legacy, and we see two of the players are holding from Felines here. Along gets a stun hit on one of the players, and Nirbhay, lovely trade there. Wallbang coming in from Illusion. What gun is that? PKM. That's a PKM legendary I've never seen, and that wallbang onto Desperate. That's wild. Oh my god. Another wallbang attempt. No, won't be able to land a shot. Anak with that 1v2 situation gets a kill onto Illusion. A 1v1 situation against Encrypt, one of the best players in Felines here. Bomb has been dropped in Red Room, so he might have to make a rotation here. And he does manage to pick up Illusion's PKM, which might just help him a little bit taking those long range fights. But I think Encrypt might have spotted him, or he's just making that prediction, and he's very close. He does spot him. That movement coming in from Anak, and that's not gonna be enough. Encrypt will be able to get that kill. Anak did miss his shot. If he would have landed that would have been absolutely insane. A 3-1 coming in from the team of Felines here.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Again, and okay, this time a split break coming in from the team of 6Sense here. Like 3 of the players have been holding, but they are holding the wood part here. One of the players with the bomb, which is going to be, never mind. Desperate said, let me get my kill, then you can talk. And he did get a kill onto Illusion, which is on balance. I think he's playing on the same angle again and again just to get the upper hand. And we see Anak with the shotgun getting a kill onto Encrypt. Is Septic. Yeah, Septic picked up the Illusion's PKM here. He's trying to go for wall banks. He did manage to land 1 or 2 shots, but won't get that kill. And he does not realize the entire team of at least 2 players from here, 6Sense, have pushed to A, and they have planted. And that's 2 shots coming. And the third one, Septic, is on fire right now. What am I looking at? Septic, you have to chill. You have to chill out. What am I looking at? That was one of the fastest 1v4 I've ever seen, and Desperate will be able to land that
Lost
shot.
that
Septic,
round, but
that
it's
was
not
an
over yet.
absolutely
Ready up.
insane 1v4 though. If he would have the last kill, that would have been one of the best clutches I've ever seen in my life in competitive scene. Absolutely
Defend the
huge. That would have been
objectives. We have
absolutely
the bomb.
amazing. Incredible is a word. And we see 6Sense players are pushing on to B here, where Dive and Legacy will be able to pick up Nixo and Septek. But Septek, you have impressed me so much with that. Reflexes of Encrypt will be able to pick up 2 here. A 3v3 situation, Encrypt with the third, bro. Felines players are on another level. I am sorry. Encrypt, Septek, and Nixo. Not counting Illusion and Limon because we haven't seen them do
I
something
want you
that this
here.
crazy right now,
Finish the mission.
but they are definitely also really good players. Of course, they're in freelance, so
Enemies ready.
what
Ready
less
for the
could you
next
expect from
round.
them? But Encrypt, Nixo, and Septic,
Bomb spotted.
huge value coming out of them for the team here.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
And we see the sides have been switched where felines are on the attacking side now, and we see what 6 sense, 3 of the 6 sense players are holding A actually. The freelance players are not pushing because I think they have a pretty good idea that they might be pushing on to A here, but Limon will be able to get a kill onto Anak with that machine pistol of his. And we see Limon also getting a kill onto Dive, Desperate missing that shot, pre-aiming onto the corner. And look at Limon just casually walking onto him, getting the kill. And Nirbhay and Legacy in a very tough position here. Would not be able to land a single shot. He's still going Nirbhay. Oh my god, Septic from behind will be able to give his teammate cover. Imagine Linkso lands that wall bang. Legacy, lovely shot coming in from. Can he land the second? No, Limon has just single-handedly
Ready
carried
for the
this
next
round.
round.
Like I said, none of the players in Feline the shot. Lemon just proved me wrong there. He just showed that you take encrypt septics and you can say
Defend
Nixo's
the
name. You have to take
objectives.
mine as well, and damn sure I
We
did.
have the bomb.
He is also really good, and we can see Illusion, the only one left who has just been holding with his PKM onto the spawn. Pretty interesting weapon choice for SND. I'm not gonna lie. And this iron sight is so clean. I won't lie. We can see Septic again getting a kill onto Nirbhay, Encrypt onto Anak. Will he be able to land that wall bang? No. Limon onto Dive, Desperate onto Septic, Illusion onto Desperate, and a 1v4 situation here in the
Bomb
hands
has been
of
planted.
Legacy. Will he be able to do something for his team here? And Nixo, the timing on that was
Nice
absolutely
work. Get ready for
crazy.
the
That
next
was very
round.
unfortunate for him. Right when he was screaming and he just moved, and Nixo just like slide cancelled and took a shot on him. Pretty unfortunate, but
Defend the
again,
objective. The enemy
this
has the
could be the
bomb.
last round that we could see that 6Sense actually has a chance of making this comeback. If they lose this round, it's all done. Felines will be winning this BO3 and will be spectating the next series of BO3, which is going to be against like G5 versus Sinners here. And we see Septic again with that shotgun kill onto Legacy. Nirbhay has pushed to mid. Nixo getting a kill onto Dive. A wallbang goes in. Septic is gonna be a
Last
spoiler for
man
him. Won't
standing.
let any wallbang
Finish him.
shots go. Anak with his shotgun all by himself in the trailer where the entire Felines team is running outside. None of them actually spotted him. And okay, 4 of them are together. Oh my god, that has to be a nightmare for any person, any player who's playing against
Nice
Felines.
work. Get ready for the
And we
next round.
see a 7-2 coming in from Felines. Pretty good try from 6Sense, but that again, it's not going to be enough to beat a team like Felines here. And this is the first winner of today's BO3, which is Felines versus 6Sense. Felines has won the match, they have won the series. We'll take a look at the scoreboard here.
It's a draw. Stand down.
We see 11 kills coming in from Encrypt and Septic with 10, and we see Illusion being the third. A huge value also coming in from him for his team with that PKM of his, getting a lot of wallbang kills and is holding the entire A bomb set all by himself mostly, doing the work for his team as well. Again, we're looking at Desperate with 6 kills and being the MVP, and Legacy with 5, and I think one of the players left. That's gonna be Dive, I'm gonna guess. Yes, it is Dive. All right. Pretty pretty good try, I would say. But we can definitely see some improvement coming in from 6 Sense. But I think in the further matches, in further tournaments, we could definitely see we will definitely see that 6 Sense will put on a fight for us, and I'm waiting for that day genuinely, because we can see slowly all the T2 high teams, so you can see the teams who are below T2 are actually starting to pick up and are able to perform decent to good against really good teams in India. So, guys, I think we'll have Mera Khel Khatam. Nick, so well played. And the entire teams of Felines and 6 Sense, very well played to both the teams. But yeah, I can, no offense, but the only clip I saw today was Septex, and I was really hoping that he would actually land that fifth shot onto him. That's like one of the clips, one of the most impressive clips you can ever find in competitive matches. Getting that ace with the entire team pushing at you is on another level, in my eyes, in my opinion. So, guys, I think we have an half an hour break here. All right, we'll all see you at 9 after maybe 23 minutes. So, because the next teams are getting ready, and the next teams are G5, which is Galaxy F5 versus Sinners. So, make sure to take a small break and join us back at 9. So, I'll put the will be right back screen here, and guys, you can either listen to some music or take a water break or something, even though you're not playing. Have dinner or something. Anyways, I'll see you in 23 minutes, people.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. It's so strong, so strong now. It's so strong, so strong now. It's so strong. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. It's so strong, stronger now. It's so strong, stronger now. It's so strong. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning
Infinix GT30 Pro, the best esports ready phone.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. It's so strong, stronger now. It's so strong, stronger now. It's so strong. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on a
आओ भाई वापस शुरू करें। G5 versus Sinners. By the way, guys, welcome back after the short break. आई होप सबने खाना वगैरह खा लिया होगा, वॉशरूम होके आ गए होगे। नहीं भी आओगे तो कौन रोक रहा है, बीच में चले जाना। चलो, वेट फॉर द प्लेयर्स टू जॉइन एंड G5 वर्सेस सिनर्स देखेंगे। जो कि मैप लगा है हार्ड पॉइंट अपोकलिप्स, समझ नहीं लगना चाहिए था, शायद से अपोकलिप्स में है। ठीक है, नो वोंट आर्ग्यू विद इट, क्योंकि दूसरा मैप देखने को मिलेगा। अपोकलिप्स इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी गुड मैप। आ जाओ यार प्लेयर्स, कास्टर्स को भी डिनर करना रहता है यार, जल्दी आओ। लगी है भूख। साला पंक्चुअलिटी नहीं है भाई प्लेयर्स की। 150 रुपये काटो भाई इनके। When is Exclarate's match? Exclarate is at 10 o'clock. 10 बजैया, 10 बजैया। आ जाओ भाई, 5 लोग नहीं आए यार, 3 लोग किसके आए हैं? सिनर्स के 3 आए हैं, 2 गैलेक्सी ये G5 के आए हैं। और बताओ गाइस, क्या चल रहा है चैट में? एक्स कॉडम, विच इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ, ये सिनर्स का पार्ट है। भाई ज्वाइन कर लो यार। मैं बता रहा हूँ भाई, अगले 5 मिनट के अंदर नहीं आए भाई, मैं चला जाऊंगा। बोलती दो। अब दोनों दोनों टीम से एक एक बंदा नहीं आया। एक तो लीव ही मार गया। स्टैमिना हैज जॉइंट। कॉडम आ गया। वी हैव द एंटायर सिनर्स टीम हियर, एक बंदा नहीं आया। का क्या नाम? G5। 150 रुपये काटो भाई, 150 रुपये। क्वालिटी के 150 रुपये काटो। और चलो मैं तब तक इसको एडजस्ट कर लेता हूँ स्क्रीन को। क्या ग्लिच हो? The same with this as well. एडजस्ट कर लेते हैं वरना मेरे को गालियाँ पड़ेंगी बाद में। ठीक है चलो। डिवाइनन ये करने आता है तेरे को? ये करना आता है तेरे को? यस। आई लाइक टू फिजिट विथ थिंग्स भाई, यू नो व्हाट आई मीन। फिजिट स्पिनर की बात कर रहा हूँ। डोंट गेट एनी अदर थॉट्स। स्टार्ट कर दो भाई, ये लेट्स गो फाइनली स्टार्टेड। आ जाओ। T5 वर्सेस सिनर्स। आओ भाई। वैसे पोल तो देखा नहीं, पोल क्या चल रहा है? अरे पोल क्या गया, पोल हटा दिया? जी भाई ठीक है कोई ना। हाँ आ जाओ। G5 में G5 को स्पेक करते हैं। वेट एक्चुअली हमने सिनर्स को खेलते हुए वी हैवंट सीन सिनर्स प्ले दिस टूर्नामेंट वेट तक। दिस इज आई थिंक द फर्स्ट मैच, आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग। इनफ प्लेइंग already. Element getting a kill. Levy was the first one to die from sinners actually. Galaxy G5 with the 4 5 6 on the scoreboard here, slowly making their way to double the points here. Yes, actually double the points nahi, double digits. ठीक है, anyway enough of that. आ जाओ थोड़ा गेम फोकस करेंगे। आ जाओ। बादल with a double on the, actually 3 people on the first OBJ, and he throws a hunter glove. The spawns have been switched for sinners, which puts them in an advantage for the second OBJ. And we see the entire kill feed is blue, where they're giving sinners no. Oh, holy crap, bro! Badal. So calm down. Stamina here, holding down the OBJ. Sorry, not the OBJ. The spawn for his team here. 5-6 seconds on the clock. क्लॉक क्यों बोल रहा भाई? रुक जा, मेरे को पानी पीने दो। गलत कास्टिंग के नाम पे क्या हो रहा है? Okay. 40 points for G5 here. Getting okay, wait. The entire Sinners team have actually the OBJ control. And Stamina is holding the spawn for his team here, so that none of the G5 players actually push and actually get the OBJ control. Bro, why is this game so slow? Why are the kill feed isn't moving that fast actually for this one? This is a pretty tough situation for G5 here, as they're not able to push into the OBJ West. The entire Sinners team is holding, at least 3 of the players. Element will be able to take out 3 players for his team, but just 15 seconds left on the clock. I don't know how useful that be, as Badal also has his war machine out. I think the first operators we are seeing here. Badal was on a crazy streak in the first OBJ. And we see a 51 to 37 on the scoreboard here, where G5 are actually on the advantage and on the lead. We see operator ready for who is this player? Urel, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Bot getting 2 kills with that USS9, and Nerf playing also getting 2 kills. ZFXG with that equalizer will not be able to land those shots, as he won't find the right angle. He does manage to get the kill, and we see a war machine in the hands of Uriel. We call him Uriel. And we see Excordum also has an annihilator out with enough playing with his equalizer. Okay, that's going to be pretty unfortunate. Playing 2 open wide with that equalizer of his. Excordum will manage to get 1 or 2 kills with that. And Badal's going to be a spoiler for all the people of Sinners who are playing inside the OBJ, as he's going to backstab them from behind. And we see a 68 to 56 on the scoreboard here, where G5 is like 1 point, or yes, 1 point away from touching 70, and we will see that Sinners is also catching up slowly here. Like 4 points behind, that's 8, and we are already in the last OBJ of the entire first round of hardpoints. And we see 2 players of here G5 have their operators out, Bot and Blaze. Free Fire goes on onto the construction site, or you can say broken. And he's managed to get 2 kills. Will he able to get 3? No, yes he does, but not all of them actually. There's still 2 people alive over there, where one of them is 1 HP. And Blaze is still pre-firing on that angle, so that no one pushes, gets another kill off to enough playing here. And 94 to 65. A 30-point lead in the hands of G5 here, still going, I would say. 99, almost touching triple digits. You're 1 point away from touching triple, and we see Levy with his Dread Missile. No, he's Death Machine. Dread Missile won't land on anyone here, won't be getting that kill. And we see again the entire G5 team, most of the players are holding the first OBJ here. And Bot, oh, that was a disgusting angle to hold. At least he knew that one player was holding, and I think that was 2 or 3 headshots killing that person instantly here. Enough playing. That nade was lovely by his teammate there, like getting rid of his HP to, or you can say 90% of his HP. Levy still going 106 to 84. Again, this is a very neck to neck game. We don't see any team having the upper advantage, and we are seeing Stamina with this. Unfortunately, he did die with his Sparrow there, only just getting 2 kills. Excordum getting 2 in the OBJ. Levy with that backup. Will he be able to take out Badal? Yes, he does with that drop shot. 117 to 85. 20 seconds left on the clock, and we are already done with the first OBJ again. Moving on to the second, where we can see none of the teams actually have the advantage except for 2 Sinners players, which are holding the next, or you can see 3 which have the next OBJ. But no, ZFXG will be able to take them down as well. But the spawn controls, Sinners have them, and puts G5 again on the same spawn situation, which gives Sinners the upper hand on this one as well. Might be actually going on an streak and an advantage here, but oh, we see 3 of the players from G5 have gone for the spawn, and they have the advantage now, as they have a split break. But no, enough playing with this equalizer is doing the work, and Uriel with this war machine here also gonna be a headache for the team G5 there. But we see Badal with his war machine, and he only got 1 kill out of that. 120 to 124, and we see that finally Sinners have the upper hand, gaining points onto you can say the G5 team here. 131 to 120. Finally, they are in the lead here. Stamina still going with his Odin there, landing shots through the smoke onto Element. Throws the Hunter Killer. Will he get a 2? Yes, he does. Will he get the 3rd here? Stamina single-handedly destroying the G5 team here, holding with this Odin onto the, you can say, hop up here. He isn't stopping today. X-Cordom will be able to get element over there. And Stamina gets down to 1 HP. Stamina is still going. He might have his operators ready. Yes, he does. And he also has his Predator missile ready. And bought with 2 kills with his, you can say, Annihilator. And same is the case with X-Cordom. Also has his Annihilator out. Can he get some value for his team? Can he clear out the entire G5 team? That's the question here. No, he won't be able to. And we have another operator out from Blaze, which managed to get 2 kills, but that again is not going to be enough. Did put some value for his team is there. And we see 140 to 154, and we see slowly G5 is also making his comeback. And we see Stamina also had his operator ready, but that's not going to be enough. Blaze on 100 ms gets 2 in the OBJ, and Bot, unfortunate with that timing. Won't get a kill, but instant get traded out. And 152 to 168 point lead that only... Okay, no, actually, never mind. They will be getting scrap points as well. So again, Sinners are in lead for, you can say, almost 20 points. Yes. And we see we're moving on to the 4th OBJ again, where the entire Sinners team again have the spawn control. This is not looking good for G5. They're just putting, they're just winning the gunfights isn't enough for this map. You need to have the spawns if you want to gain advantage. But still, I think G5 might be a better team in the two for now, but as you can see, after even not having the spawns, they're still able to defend, or you can say attack on the opposition, and still you could say that yes, they've pushed in and the entire G5 team has pushed in. And Element with that 2 kills with his claw here will forcefully stop here Sinners team actually to push in, getting 4 with that claw. 183 to 161, we can see Sinners and getting the 5th kill with his USS 9. And absolutely demolishing the entire Sinners team. They have been pushed back to the other spawns. Spawns have been switched. Another Predator missile. Will that land? Yes, it does. A double kill coming in from him. One with the Pred, one with his USS 9. He's still going on a streak. Huge value coming in from Element here. Element still going. Another 2 kills coming in from him. ZFXG with this Hunter killer of his own, and Badal again getting 2 kills with the USS 9. 186 to 183. This is the closest match we have seen in this tournament between any two teams. Stamina timing was really awful over there, just because there were so many people on to and the double with that war machine. But so many people onto that, you can say, this hopper part, he would have gotten at least 2 kills for his team, would have put them in the advantage. And a long shot coming in from Badal with that war machine. He's still going, still giving his team cover. We can see 184 to 207. We have seen that Galaxia has really improved from the last time, or they are just right now performing better. Already touching the 200 mark here with 15 seconds left on the clock. Moving on to the second OBJ again, because they won't be able to finish in this one. And we do see that G5 actually have the spawn control for this one, which obviously puts them in advantage and potentially winning it in this OBJ here. But let's see if Sinner's gonna let that happen. We see enough playing already has pushed, and never mind, the entire team has pushed. They are pushing. I mean, 2 players have, and Stamina with his Sparrow is also doing the work, taking out Badal, one of the best players in G5 here. Spam goes in with the death machine here. Blaze on 100 ms, spamming through the smoke, will land some shots but won't be able to get the kill. We see Sinners also touching the 200 mark here. 40 seconds left on the clock. It is still winnable for you can say G5 here. 15 points more and they're gonna be the winner of map 1. And look at Element doing the work for his team, popping the Sinners players from actually entering the OBJ here, and that was pretty unfortunate. Stamina with his Odin will get Element of his you can say claw there, and that's already the first map in the hands of, I don't know what to say. It was pretty neck to neck. It was like a bloodbath. So I don't know who's gonna win the SND match, but the first map is in the hands of G5, and I'm genuinely impressed with the performance of Sinners. I thought it's gonna be pretty one-sided, but no, it's not. Pretty one of the most slow-paced games as well, as we have seen. I mean, it's because the other teams are you can say I mean, you can say it's pretty unfair, or you can say it's the brackets are kind of rigged, but This one was pretty slow compared to the others because we did see that both the teams actually got to 200 points because the other teams are just clubbing like below 100 or you can say below 50 even. Yeah, coming or taking a look at the scoreboard here, Badal with 41 kills and 32 deaths, 1 minute of 14 1 minute and 14 seconds of OBJ time, and we see Stamina being the MVP in the team of Sinners here, 38 kills with 32 deaths and 21 seconds of OBJ time. And we also see ZFXG with 40 kills. Badal was on another level. Same as the case with Elements. Did not see a lot of ZFXG gameplay on this one. Was not spectating him enough, but I'll sure to do that in the SND match here. Very well played to both the teams. Moving on to the SND match here in Tunisia. I think we see that yes, Sinners actually have the attacking side first, which I don't know, it's a good thing against a team like G5, especially when they have lost a game, like the first map. So the pressure is going to be on for this one, of course. And we know Bot for a snipe. He's a very amazing, or you can say crazy sniper in the team of G5. He takes out kills like it's nothing. He does put in the work. He does, you know, have this energy in him that you will see this match, hopefully. Like Bot is like you can say a very important player for G5 in SND, especially with the way he snipes. His sniping is really good. We have seen that in the past. Okay, one of the players from G5, yes, ZFXG was it? He has joined. All right, SND first round going in. 5 seconds left. Let's look. Let's take a look at Sinners here. Let's see what strategy they're gonna apply. And I think they are looks like a B one, or they're going to mid. Nope, they're going to B. Where I'm gonna guess Element is there, holding with the sniper. Misses a shot onto both the players. And we see Badal. Is Badal gonna play a spoiler? Gets one. Oh, that was pretty unfortunate. He shouldn't have looked up because there were no more players were coming. Element is gonna get another kill. He ran out of ammo. Pretty unfortunate. He would have gotten Urail as well. Blaze on 100 ms, always with those double. He's really good at getting doubles. I always see Blaze getting double kills somehow. And that's the first round in the hands of G5. Pretty good start for G5, not for Sinners, especially they're like not seeing where the enemies are, especially they did not see Badal and Element over there. Completely ignored both of them. And we see wait, what is Sinner? Okay, a fake approach to B while throwing their lethals and tacticals so that the entire G5 team thinks they're going to B, but they're just holding. Okay, I have no clue what they're doing. Okay, why are they leaving?
Finish the mission. Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Okay, I think someone used a banned item or something because why would they leave the match? You know, that's actually pretty bad for G5, especially when they actually won first round. And not gonna lie, I think this is an automatic win for G5 here, but I don't know what the rules say. Like after winning one round, I don't think you're supposed to leave, or it just puts the other team as the winner. Because that's really unfair for G5 here. I'm gonna guess there is something like a talk is happening between the room leader and the players here, or they're just okay. What is going? Why did they leave? That's very unfair for G5. I'm sorry.
Defend the objective. Bomb dropped.
Enough playing had a legendary need. Oh, okay. They completely miss that, but that automatically disqualifies them, no? Or they just get off with a warning. Again,
Bomb spotted. Bomb
doesn't matter.
acquired.
Again, a B approach coming in from the team of Sinners here. We've started again, but I think they're going for a mid approach. They're going to mid. Nope, they're not. Again, a fake push onto B, and they're slowly making their way back to A. I don't know what's the idea here. Stamina hoping to get a kill in the middle, but you can see in the minimap none of the players from both the teams are moving. They're just casually holding angles so that I mean G5 is not gonna push. They know for a fact that they are not gonna risk this one, so they're not gonna push. Look at the hold of Sinners, it's absolutely insane. Look at all the angles they're holding. They're not pushing. And I think slowly we can see that 3 or 2 of the players are at A. They might go B. Sinners might make an B approach here. Yes, they do. 3 of the players have decided to push as 50 seconds left on the clock here. We see if Badal's on the same angle. Yes, he is. Is gonna play a spoiler for the players of Sinners here. Gets one. Gets... Oh, no, not the second one. Pretty unfortunate. And Element, can we see some snipes? He did miss one, but he is spotted this time actually. And we see entire G5 team is here to back him up. It's gonna be pretty unfortunate for Levy over there. He has a nightmare seeing 4 enemies there, but does manage to get away. Blaze gets one, but gets traded out by Stamina. Stamina gets another one, gets traded out. Does he? No, he does not. He's still alive.
Enemy has dropped.
A 1v1 situation. Bot and Stamina.
We got
10
the bomb.
seconds left on the clock here. I think Bot just might have the upper hand. Just because he does hear the bomb go down, he's gonna make a jump. And will he get the kill? Yes, he does. That's again a first round in the hands of G5.
Get ready for the next round.
Should be a DQ if they had a legend. I know, but we are not making the rules. It's the tournament rules, and I think FSN is okay with it.
Enemy has the bomb.
Don't know about G5, but we see again Sinners actually making an A approach directly where I think Bot is waiting on that spot where we see Abhi's and others GodL players were using the other day in the matches. And we see ZFXG with this spam going in, and Levy will be able to take out ZFXG.
Has dropped the bomb.
And enough playing will be able to take out Bot, but Bot does get a kill onto Xcordam, and that's 3 down for G5 where Element is the only one left who has to do a 1v3 situation, or this is an easy round for Sinners here. Okay, slow approach from the connector here does take a shot. No one hears him, I think. Look at the players here. Look at oh my god. There's no way you're winning this. Absolutely no way. I don't know what Element's idea is. The most he's gonna expect is that one player would be inside there, but he's gonna have a nightmare, especially when he sees 2. And a pretty good strategy for
Ready up.
you can say Sinners there. Actually, pretty smart move. 3 of the players camping at the same place near the bomb. Won't blame them for that. That's actually pretty smart.
They have the bomb.
Here again, we can see that Sinners again. Okay, a fake push to A with throwing lethals and tacticals over A, and going to B where Badal has been spotted, checking if no one's there, and he does give his teammates call outs here. And do we see some kills coming in from him? Nope, unfortunately not. Does Element help out his teammates by getting some sniper shots onto the team of Sinner here. Oh, a lovely shot onto Uriel. Uriel does take out ZFXG, and
Bomb has been planted.
one more player in the team of... Okay, That was a nice snipe from Stamina. And a 1v4 situation. Bot gets a kill onto Stamina. A 1v3 situation again. This time on B side here. I think here I think enough playing has spotted him. Or no, XGodM has spotted him. Enough playing right. A lovely shot from bot here onto enough playing. A lovely shot onto Levi as well. Sorry. I was about to say Leving over there. And X got him right behind him. X got him with that lovely, you can see that trigger discipline coming in from him and confirming the kill onto bot. That was a very good try from bot. That's not going to be enough though, as you can see X got him was playing a little smarter. And he was holding a very unexpected angle for him. Okay, another A approach, and we see ZFXG with the shotgun. He did push, but no, that's not gonna be enough, as he would not land a single shot, would not get a kill. Bot and gets shaded out, gets a kill onto enough playing though. Does help out his team a little bit. Galaxia Element here would not land those shot here. A 2v4 situation for Badal and Element. Element, you do not want to peek that, and Stamina also will be getting and finishing the things off, getting the last kill. A 3-1 coming in from Sinners. I don't know what G5 is doing, but it's definitely not helping them to have a split, you can say a split break, especially on the holding side. You can see Sinners again, a fake B push, and again making his comeback. But look at G5 this time. They are, all 5 players are holding B, and the entire A bomb side is empty for them. That's already another advantage for Sinners. This might be a bad call for the team of G5, especially when, yes, look at Sinners. They've already taken all the places. They're holding all the angles there. This already bad for G5. Okay, never mind. 3 players are pushing from the Sinners spawn, and then or maybe 3, not 4. Actually, 4 are pushing, and 1 is going from mid. And I think player has been spotted there. And we can see the first approach here. Bot will be able to take out Stamina. Uriel does get a kill onto ZFXG. And okay, I don't know what's happening, but yes, Sinners again have the advantage, as they had the entire control of the A bomb site here. And Blaze on 100 MS is the only one in the winery. Does able to get a kill onto Levi, but it's not going to be enough. A 4-1 coming the team from Sinners. 4-1 coming from Sinners. That's huge. I was expecting again a neck-to-neck game, but still, bro, this is... I have no words for this one, especially when Sinners are performing on another level. But that was a very bad call from G5. Look, again, they are not falling for that one again. They knew it was a 50-50 chance, and they absolutely ruined it, especially that call where all 5 players were B completely left off the A side, which gave Sinners the advantage to actually get control of the A bomb and actually plant. Now look at G5 again, holding A because they're not, they know they're not going to B. And Sinners are also not pushing, they're just holding spawn, because I think they know for a fact that all the players from G5 are now holding, because they're not gonna fall for it again. And we see Sinners again. I think they're going for a B approach, as here enough playing is slowly making the approach. Pre-firing into the corner, sees no one, but he is giving that idea that they might be going to be here. Yes, he does do that, but no, I think G5 players aren't going to fall for that. And we see Stamina taking the first kill. You can see getting the first kill onto a bot there. Blaze on 100 gets enough playing there, and Levi here holding down the corner, sees no one. That was a pretty dangerous play from Levi. If a person was there, he would have died for sure. And we see ZFXG in that corner. He does manage to get 1 kill, but gets shaded out as well. Uriel, unfortunate situation. Galaxy Element gets 2 with this machine pistol. That's huge value for his team. A 1v2 situation for Levi here, where you're left with Blaze and Badal. That's going to be a pretty tough 1v2 situation against those 2 players. Those 2 players are really good. And I think he knows both the location. He does get down to... Oh, Badal did get down to 50 HP. He would have crushed it up if he was pre-firing onto that corner, hoping that he would repeat. And he did. An unfortunate situation for him. He was not shooting at the... Or he was not pre-firing. So Did lose that round. Lovely reflexes from Badal, especially with that machine pistol, not missing a single bullet. Otherwise, he also would have died. Would have lost that gunfight. By the way, guys, sides have been switched, so we see G5 on the attacking side, and they're making a A approach where at least three players of you can say sinners here which are holding. Oh, bot with that lovely slide shot. Bad timing for stamina there. I think he does spot another one. I think he spots two. Bot does spot two, and I think that's gonna give his teammates the call. Okay, enough playing. Will not let that happen, because there was a pretty good chance that two of the players from Binary were about to jump down and finish off those two kills. G5 here playing for picks. They are not like sinners are not like wouldn't let G5 players here push. Sinners are holding Uriel with that double with his AR over there. And Element missing his shots. Wouldn't land the second X him, and Levi will be finishing off things, getting the 5th round as well for them. This is not looking good for G5, especially their performance has been not that great in this SND match.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Again, A approach coming in the team of G5 here, but a fake A push actually, and they're going to B. There was a fake push from A, the same thing that Sinners were doing, and they're making their way to B, where I think Excordum, I think he knows. Excordum was holding there, and enough playing is also here to back him up. And we see what the angles that Blaze and other players are holding. The bomb does go down. Board gets Uriel there. And at least I think Blaze knows that at least 2 to 3 players are there. He does hear people shooting from that angle from the spawn. The players of Sinners there. Bot will be not landing the shot, but Blaze will give him cover over there. Another kill coming in from Blaze. Enough playing also gets down. A 1v3 situation now actually for Stamina. Does get a kill onto Element. He doesn't have his HP, so he won't peek and misses a shot onto Bot, and Bot will be getting the last kill. That's the 3rd round in the team for the team of G5 here, of 5-3. They could still potentially make a comeback here and prove us all wrong, but Sinners is just playing it better. Playing this match better overall. I think they've practiced SND more than they have played HP here. We see a mid approach from G5 here on to B, where I think enough playing is holding, and a pre-fire goes in. I think he spots 2 enemies, and Blaze will be able to take him out. And we see 4 players of G5 are holding in the middle, where Uriel will take out ZFXG, and Bot gets Levy out. Unfortunate situation for Bot, and Uriel does get a kill onto him with that machine pistol of his. A 3v3 situation, but I am gonna guess that G5 I think is planning to actually go and plant at A, where you can see Sinners have been actually thinking they're going to be, and look at them, they're holding in the spawn. And look at Badal gets the second. Will he get the third? I think a trade will come from Galaxia. Yes, it does. A lovely cover from Element over there, and a lovely move from you can say Badal for actually fall back, because he knew he's gonna lose that gunfight. He didn't ego child that. So lovely game sense.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
And 4 you can say the score is 4-5 here, where they're just one. Okay, and look at enough playing, that huge value out of that, getting 2 kills at the time, which Badal was unable to do when he was holding the same angle here. And you can see a 3v4 situation for G5 here, where the entire Sinners team has also been waiting for them. And oh, look at that absolute domination coming in the from the team of Sinners there. Completely wiped out G5 there. Didn't give them a single chance. This is the last round for you can say Sinners here. If they win this, it's all over. We're moving to map 3, which is Control, which again I'm really excited for, because we don't get to see a lot of Control here, especially when the brackets are pretty one-sided, I would say, the teams. But this one, it is pretty evenly matched, and I'm very happy about that, because we have a series to watch here. We see all the, you can see Element getting the first kill onto X Cordom here. Bot gets a kill onto Enough playing. makes his life a lot easier with his team to push down. Levi is gonna be a spoiler for them. ZFXG will get that kill. 1v3 situation with him, but all three players are in front of him. Stamina, that's pretty unfortunate for you. You won't be able to clutch that. A 6-5 coming. Guys, do remember if another round goes in the hands of G5, the target will move to 8. Right now it's 7. So it will be overtime and it will move on to 8. It will keep increasing, and that's what we like to see, especially these two teams here showing us what they're capable of. And look at ZFXG. Stamina was pretty bad for stamina, especially when he was getting a lot of lethal hits onto X. Caught him with that collat onto bot and Badal. Huge value out of that. If G5 are unable to clutch this round, it's all over. We're moving to map 3, where one map is in the hands of G5 and the second one will be in the hands of Sinners here. And we see the bomb goes down here. Blaze is planting, and it's a 3v4 situation for G5 where the entire Sinners team were holding at A. Now they're slowly making their way to B here, where all three players of Sinners, like not all three, but at least three players of Sinners are actually making going from the spawn, and the only one player enough playing is going from Sinner spawn. G5 spawn, sorry. Element will be able to pick up Urail and that's the okay, never mind. Never mind. That was pretty interesting there. I was not expecting that. Sinners actually lost that against G5. G5 will be able to clutch up things there, taking down all four players of Sinners. Now, guys, as we see, the target has been moved up to 8. So the only way you're gonna win this is that one team has to win 2 rounds together. Otherwise, it's gonna keep moving up to 20. I'm gonna guess 20. It is bot with that double piece, huge value out of that. I don't know what is the plan that XM4, but going against bot, okay, bot would not land the spot. I think if flinch hit him hard. Bot does get a kill onto stamina as well, and that's another round in the hands of G5, which is puts them on 1 round advantage onto, you can say, Sinners there, which is pretty surprising after Sinners had a massive lead onto G5. But G5 is again, they're not ready to lose this one, not yet. Still putting on a show for us, and we see G5 making a mid approach. I think it's gonna be a mid to B as far as I know. And we see okay, never mind, it's a A. The A approach where ZFXG and bot managed to get 2 kills. Kiddy land the third. Yes, he does. Blaze gets Levi. And I think this is a pretty tough situation for Uriel, and enough playing. Enough playing gets a kill onto ZFXG. A 2v4 situation. If they do not clutch this, it's again another round going in the hands of G5 here, and they will be winning this series. And this is going to be pretty unfortunate for Sinners, especially after that performance that they gave in the earlier rounds. They were in such a massive lead over there. Uriel here going from mid and sorry, not Uriel. Enough playing going from mid connector and Uriel going from their spawn, where Element will be taking out enough playing, and Badal and wait, Bot is actually taking a fight with Uriel here, which he's down to half HP, and he will be finishing off things, and that's the second series winner here in G5 versus Sinners. The winner is G5. Pretty unfortunate from Sinners. We were expecting more, but it is what it is. G5 did put on a show for us. So did Sinners, but G5, I guess, had the upper hand in Sinners. I don't know what happened with them, but they definitely would have won SND a lot sooner, though. Like I said, both team made mistakes and both team actually came up with new strategies, and it helped them both. But I think it worked in the favor of G5 in the end. Very well played to both the teams again.
It's a draw. Stand down.
We take a look at the scoreboard here with Bot with 22 kills. I was not even looking at the kills of the players here, and he's at 22 kills, single-handedly carrying his team here. I think it is pretty, like I said, like before the match started, I think I did mention that Bot is a very important player for G5 in SND matches because his snipes are absolutely insane. And he look at the scoreboard. You know for a fact if Bot is not there, I think G5 would have lost this for sure, without a doubt. Single-handedly carrying his team, 22 kills with 10 deaths. Huge value. All right, guys. I think we'll wait for the final matchup for today, which is my favorite out of these two. No offense to Freelance 6 and G5 and Sinners here. But I think everyone wants to see T2P versus Exclarate. So I'm very much excited for this one. And I think I have to save some energy for this one, especially giving my throat a little rest here. Because I'm sure my throat is gonna hurt by the end of this series here. Because I know for a fact these two teams like won't stop the kill feed at all, especially in the HP matches. You can say there's only one HP match, so HP match, not HP matches. Guys, the poll is out. Do vote for which team you think would win. I think most of the votes are gonna go for Exclarate because they have been performing just better at this point, like way better than before. But you know for a fact that T2P is a very very good team. I wouldn't sell T2P short for anything. It's a very good team. So do make sure to go with your gut actually for this one. I'm actually gonna vote for T2P here because I think they have a good chance. I know Xrd is very strong. They're like potential T1, almost potential T1, but I'm still gonna go for T2P here. So guys, I guess we'll wait for 5-10 minutes before the teams join, and then we'll start. Where this MF Pepe was, uh, he will join us tomorrow. Pepe is gonna join us tomorrow or day after, not sure though. So if you like Pepe's casting and his personality, so do join tomorrow because, or maybe day after tomorrow, whenever he's there, because I'm sure that we are gonna have some fun on that one. He has a lot of talking to do about very interesting topics, I would say. A9, why Pepe is silent? Pepe is not there. He will join us tomorrow day after, like I said. Hey Sanchez, looks guys. Also Sanchez also like one of the best casters I've worked with. He's really good at casting. My exams are there, otherwise I would have helped you, my boy. I experienced casting 4 hours straight. I feel you, bro. Guys, I'll be honest, I'm glad that these teams here are not at T1 level yet, because I'm sure if all these players were like pretty, you can say neck to neck, or like wouldn't have those upper hands, like you can see between Felines and 6 Sense. If all the games go like G5 and Sinners, where the scoreboard is like really, really close, my throat is gonna have a very hard time, genuinely. No offense to the teams, but you know for a fact what I'm saying, because continuously speaking for you can say 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, and then after streaming for 2 hours is not a piece of cake. Trust me, guys. I do stream though, so before actually doing casting, so my throat is having a very hard time right now. I just might lose my voice after this, you can say, series. He will join tomorrow. Also tomorrow 4 games. You have got to be kidding me, bhai. I genuinely have no energy for that one. You know what? I'll do it for the sake of it. I'll do it. At least I'm not alone, so that does help me. The 4 games tomorrow, bro. You're talking about it's actually gonna be for 4 hours, which I'm gonna do after maybe 2 to 3 hours of streaming. So that's 7 hours of me non-stop talking. Yep. It's actually 4 hours tomorrow. I might as well not stream or maybe just stream for like 2 hours. अपना धंधा थोड़ी बंद करेंगे हम. Anyway, room code will be shared in a couple of minutes. 4 to 5 minutes. So do make sure to join the FSN server in the meanwhile if you haven't. And if you want to take part in these type of tournaments, do make sure to join it. Follow FSN on Instagram and everything. And Felines as well, as they are partnered together to host this tournament here. Do follow them. Do take part with your teammates here, or you can say your friends, because there's a lot more tournaments happening in the future. So with a lot, you can say with good prize pool as well. कल गॉडल के हैं 2 मैचेस है. अरे भगवान बचाए. भाई कल कास्टर लेके आओ भाई मेरे साथ. मैं पागल नहीं हूँ. मैं 4 घंटा नहीं कर रहा भाई. कल लेके आओ कास्टर. पे आ रहा है ना कल. बस ठीक है. संचे संचे आ सकता है तो और भी अच्छा हो जाएगा. मेरे को नहीं पता भाई. लेके आओ कहीं से तो. बट जोक्स असाइड, भाई अगर गॉडल के कल 2 मैचेस है गाइस, आई थिंक पॉपकॉर्न लेके बैठना. एंड होपफुली इट्स अगेंस्ट 2 वेरी गुड टीम्स. होपफुली एक्सलारेट होगी उनमें से एक. बिकॉज क्यों नहीं देखना भाई. मे बी एक्सलारेट T2P Felines. आई थिंक दीज आर द टीम्स आई वांट टू सी गॉड लाइक गो अगेंस्ट. Another reason is only these 3 teams actually have a chance of standing up against them, touching the 100 mark. Not gonna lie, Godl is way too powerful. But no offense to other teams, भाई you know for a fact Godl कितनी strong है. So don't बाकी आके DM मत करना कि भाई तूने ऐसे कैसे बोल दिया ये वो. I wonder if Exclarate wouldn't have disbanded when SATL had. Would their team be in SATL today instead of Sam's and Joku's? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. SATL is a very big organization, bigger than GodL. So they have a lot of power to bring international and really good players in their team here. So I don't know. They won't. They will definitely bring like 2 or 3 players from Exclarate, but not the entire team. Ah, भाई रूम कोड आ गया. आ जाओ guys. Room code is here. We'll wait for both the teams to join. Maybe I'll just share the क्या बोलते हैं. Show the screen of the game. There's no way भाई. 6-9 है भाई ये रूम कोड के एंड में. ओके आई वाज जस्ट ट्राइंग टू बी फनी. ठीक है गाइस, कुछ लिखना मत चैट में. आ जाओ. T2P वर्सेस XLR8. आओ देखे. मैं भी खेल लूँ क्या नीचे. कास्टर भाई. सोचो भाई, कास्टर गेम खेल रहा है, कास्ट भी कर रहा है साथ साथ. और कॉल आउट तो सुन ही नहीं रहा. और एंड 6 सेंस है सेम एज एक्सलरेट एंड सोल. ये भाई ये चैट डिलीट कर दो, इससे पहले आपको गालियाँ आए. आपके भले के लिए बोल रहे हैं. एसएटीएल का न्यू रोस्टर वॉरलॉर्ड अभी तक नहीं आया, बट वो दिन दूर नहीं है। बट एसएटीएल वोंट बी प्लेइंग इट दिस डब्ल्यूसी एज ऑब्वियसली टीम क्वालिफाई नहीं हुई है, और अगर हुई भी है तो भाई छुपे रुस्तम है भाई, वो बताते नहीं है कुछ। बट इट्स नॉट लाइक दे हैवंट टोल्ड अस येट। आई थिंक दे आर स्टिल ब्रिंगिंग इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स इनटू द टीम। अभी ऑफर अभी तक शायद गए हैं। आई हैव एब्सोल्युटली नो आइडिया, पता नहीं चला आ भी गए हो, वी नेवर नो। दूसरों के बारे में ऐसा कैसा बोल रहा है, बी ए 9 कमज़ोर समझता है। वो इस पल्स, अबे ये लोग नाम बदलते रहते हैं भाई, पल्स भाई तो भाई। भाई बस और नहीं बात कर रहा, मैं अपने गले को आराम दे रहा हूँ भाई। शांति से इधर बैठो या तुम लोग अपने गाने चला लो बैकग्राउंड में। मैं इधर बैठा हूँ शांति से, गले में दर्द हो रहा है। बाय द वे गाइस, अच्छा नहीं, यू वोंट बी एबल टू सी माय इन गेम नेम। ऊपर वो कवर कर रहा है। एक मिनट, मिनट और 10 बजने। 9, 9। भाई 64% ऑफ द पीपल हैव वोटेड एक्सलारेट एंड T2P बता दिया है। 36% ना। गले में ये दर्द हो रहा ना सिर्फ। ओ लुक हु वी हैव, सुप्रीम। हाँ तो प्लेयर प्रोफाइल का ऑप्शन भी होता है बाबू। भाई मैं अपना नहीं खोल रहा अभी, स्पेशली दिस इज नॉट माय मेन अकाउंट, तो ठीक। एक्सचेंज से। अच्छा हाँ भाई, एक्सटिंक्स ही तो रह गया था उस दिन। मैं सोच ही रहा हूँ भाई ये कौन है, इतना कैसे मार रहा है। एक्सटिंक्स है भाई। गुड कॉल भाई, हु इज दिस? मिमी, मिमी का बटर। नहीं मिमी, मिमी के नहीं, छोड़ो। मिमिक बट बेटर। का बटर बोला मैं। इग्नोर मी गाइस। बस भाई हो गया भाई आज का मेरा। मिमिक बट बेटर। यार छोटा है यार थोड़ा, प्लीज इग्नोर मी। Both my favorite black cordon play. Okay, I did not read that. स्टार्ट कर दो भाई। ओरा सिमसी, अच्छा ओरा के तो मैचेस ही नहीं थे आज। Both cooking everyone with red dot llama Exclarate should get sponsored. AU 250 150 in the favor of Exclarate. नहीं यार 200 टच होएगा, मेरे को भरोसा है। मतलब इनडायरेक्टली मैंने बोल ही दिया कि एक्सलरेट जीतेगी। अरे यार कोई ना, चलो कि मेरे गले की MK भी होने वाली है, पहले ही लीव कर गए।
It's a draw. Stand down.
A9, would you want my butter? See, you should talk to Blitz Plays in the chat. I think you would rather answer that question. Not for me, but for himself. Ignore him, he's had a little too much on his own stream. Guys, Blitz Plays is my moderator on my channel. Okay? So ignore him too. He does not moderate or do anything except for making me lose all my matches. Love you too, by the way.
Identified.
We see. Wait, Hasyanda. Wait, I was not even looking at the map. Exclarate goes already with the first kill. अरे बस करो भाई, kill feed रोकना थोड़ा यार. Worst nightmare of any caster is to see these two teams or any T1 teams go at each other when the kill feed isn't stopping. Rebel with 2. Rebel with 3. Lovely. 12-8 on the scoreboard. We see. Okay, never mind. Exclarate on the upper hand with just 1 point lead, and yep, they have gained advantage again. And we see the entire T2P team have been pushed back. Lovely shots coming in from him, but that's not going to be enough. Won't get that double. G shots. Nope. That was a very unfortunate situation for him. 8 seconds left on the clock. 28-11. Double the points lead for Exclarate here. Free fire goes in through the smoke. Lands on no one because there was one person but did not hit. Can he get the double? Unfortunately, no. Master with that free fire with that USS9. Ghost holding down the spawn for his team, but again, spawns have been switched and he has no backup for himself. 36 to. Oh, never mind. 38 to 15 here. Okay, T2P have the advantage. A sneaky spot by G shots where none of the T2P players are looking. Oh, G shots. Lovely play. Can he get the third? Oh, no. 2B with those reflexes of his own. Rebel with that double. With random pushing in with his spawn. Will be able to land those shots? A pretty... okay, never mind. Those accuracy was not that great coming in from random. He could do a lot better, as we know. Master with 3 with his Sparrow. And we see G shots also has a Sparrow ready. Let's see who is the Sparrow King. Who will get more kills. Okay, Master. He does get down Master. Okay, with that. 39 to 40. So far, pretty neck to neck with the scrap point. We could see that T2P have the upper hand, and Exclarate players are still pushing.
Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Exclarate going for the next one, but I think T2P also has a spawn where Master is the only one in the spawn. And look at G shots. Oh no, it's Ghost actually, not G shots. Ghost. That one of those most used spots in that you can say warehouse, as we call it. Okay, a pre-fire comes in, extincts, not the best performance out of you with that death machine. And look at Ghost, absolutely insane shots coming in from War Machine over there. 2B with the double, unfortunate situation, will get traded out. 62-52. T2P have the upper hand, never mind. They're putting on a show for sure. Exclarate, Ghost here, and again with that you can say Red. Okay, no, that was a hunter killer, and that was pretty unfortunate for him. 60-63 again, pretty neck to neck. What is Exclarate planning to do this one? Are they taking it easy on T2P, or they are just not able to stand up against T2P. I'm so confused. Or maybe the players haven't warmed up, because this is a surprise for I think everyone here, where T2P is absolutely I don't know, keeping up with Exclarate on a very good level. 66 to 73, where Exclarate have like a 10-point lead here. And still again contest, the OBJ is always contested. It's not like any other like the team has any sort of advantage. And look at that Predator missile. How many kills did he get? Only one actually over there, but Ghost did manage to get 3 kills in a row. He's still going. And lovely shots coming in from him. That's not gonna be enough though, but that's still, this OBJ is still contested by the end. In the last 10 seconds, I think the 4 players of T2P have pushed Olive and Extinct with getting 3 kills together actually. Griffin still pushing in for his team here. Does land a few shots onto a player over there, but that won't get him the kills. 66 to 100, where we can see Exclarate are slowly moving ahead, gaining the lead over there. Master Rebel also doing the work for Team Olive with that double. We have seen Olive has been the most you can say disgusting player with his Type 63 here. Single-handedly carries the entire Exclarate team in the, you can say, in the hardpoint match, with like the only one right now. He's still at the top here. Ghost, that was a very risky timing for that you can say war machine, especially when you're 1 HP and 2 of the players are there. But who am I to question it when he's in the team of Exclarate, not me. Extincts still going, 76 to 114. And we see the entire feed was blue for a second now. Ghost again G shots with the nade of his own. We're moving on to the second OBJ, where 5 seconds left on the first OBJ time. And we see G shots with his Sparrow ready. Does get a kill onto Rebel. And Extincts also has his death machine here. I don't know if that's a good move to jump into that water area with the death machine, especially when one of the players, Griffin, had his war machine out. Did not actually seem to care. He just jumped because he knew he would win all the fights. Master with that double in the smoke. 2B with his equalizer. 100 point touched for the team of T2P here. Free fire graders go down. You're not winning that fight. Extincts with that lovely need of his own. Random with his death machine. Unfortunate situation. Extincts with his reflexes is just better in that situation. 124 to 106. 25 seconds left on the second OBJ time here. Rebel with his Tempest. Unfortunately, he also did not get any kills with it. A lot of operators are being wasted, but can't blame any of the players, especially all the 10 players playing here in this map are insanely good. G shots still going. We can see 4 seconds left on the clock, where T2P are getting the scrap time, and the entire Exclarate team are actually rotating, where 3 of the players from T2P have the office control, and we see number 2, which is going to be 2B, also is office. No one went for the spawn here. 2B with those lovely shots mid-air coming in from him. 2 of the players from Exclarate are holding the OBJ down. Lovely shots onto Ghost over there. We see a Sparrow coming out in the hands of Master. Lovely shots. You see nice reflexes coming in from him. Throws a hunter killer. Will not get a single kill with it, as there are 3 people standing in front of him. Those reflexes from Olive are insane, but will get raided out as well. 146 to 129. Pretty you can say neck to neck here, because I don't see any team getting any sort of advantage with any operators in general, because the kill feed isn't stopping this one. It's gonna keep on moving, and goes with that double through the smoke with his war machine. Huge value. Gives his team a little more value out of that, a little more time to actually get in the OBJ. But I think 5 seconds left on the clock, and we see only I think Random. Yes, Random is there, still on single digits. I don't know what's up with him. He hasn't even gotten to 10 kills onto double digits, and his entire team, like Rebel in his team, has touched 34, and every other player's on above 20 kills. I don't know what's the case with Random. He's not able to play. Looks like a 45 situation for T2P here, but hopefully he will do his part in the team here. Griffin with that war machines out. Rebel does manage to get another kill with his Tempest. And a lovely three-piece coming in from Giffen. Master getting the fourth. Nade is going to be a spoiler for him, especially in the fourth OBJ. You can expect all sorts of nades and you can say lethals and tacticals beams spammed on top of you over there. 141 to 165, still pretty neck to neck. Where Exclarate actually have a, you can say, a upper hand with more than a 20 point lead, which is again not that much for a team like T2P to actually cover up, but still you're going against Exclarate, so even a little bit of lead that they have is going to be very hard for you to actually uh, make it equalized. I mean, Master here with the Sparrow, unfortunate situation again, won't get any value out of that. Ghost with that three piece with his Odin is absolutely insane. Ghost is putting in the effort for his team here. 171 to 146. This is the second time we are going into the first OBJ again. 2 rounds have been completed of hard points on this map. Random with that double. Slowly, you can say, uh, getting his hands warmer, and he's slowly getting kills for his team. 152 to 180. I'm not sure if Random is not able to play properly because of his net issue or something, or whatever issue he has. Because even a single player puts a huge, you can say a huge value for his team here. So if Random started playing, could we potentially see that T2P might have an upper hand on Exclarate? And look at Revel with that double piece. Oh my god, those reflexes coming in from him. Would not be able to see Ghost over there. 190, almost 8 points away from touching the 200 mark here for Exclarate, where T2P is at 159. Ghost with his, you can say, war machine out. Gets 2. Could he land the third? Oh, never mind. He got 2 together. Another collide coming in from him. Another Pred. Could he get 3 kills together? No. Oh, unfortunately, only 1 over there. I don't know how that happens. There were 3 standing over there. At least he would have gotten 2. Look at Pulse. Oh my god, that angle of his. Pretty unfortunate where, okay, we see G-Shots also stopping the T2B players from pushing in. And this is, I don't know what Pulse was doing. He pushed onto the drive where 3 players of T2B players were holding. Extinct's pretty unfortunate situation for him. Would not get a lot of value out of that, or actually none out of that death machine. Shots go in. 19 seconds left on the clock. I think T2P is aiming for those scrap points, but I think Exclarate players are still pushing in just to gain some sort of, you can just stop them from actually coming close to like making the scores equalized here. 174, 175, 176 here again, slowly making their way, touching the 180 mark. Like almost, you can say, approximately 30-40 points behind here. The team of Exclarate. Master with that double, with that Spyro. Revel getting the third. So Master still going, getting the third kill as well, but no. Olive with this Tempest out. Let's see if he gets some value. The spam goes. Yes, he does manage to get a kill. Another onto Master. 4 kills in a row. 5th kill through the smoke. He did see them. Can he get the 6? He does spot another one. Oh my god, onto that head. Onto Revel there. Olive with his accuracy is absolutely insane. He isn't stopping today. He's still going 8 kills altogether. Maybe on a 10 kill streak, he's still going. Okay. He did get traded out over there, but on an 8 kill streak, and that's 247, 248, 249, and the first map is in the hands of Exclarate. A lovely game that had been put on. T2P did fall a little short. I don't know what Random was doing, but I think he's having some sort of issues. But a lovely game coming in the hands of both the teams, where Exclarate actually outperformed by just a little bit. Not gonna lie, I think I was expecting there was supposed to be at least a major gap that we have seen in the before matches. But again, we know that players do improve, so do teams, and we can see that right now. I don't know what was up with Random, but I think he could do a lot better and potentially beating Exclarate in hardpoint, which will be absolutely insane. Look at the scoreboard here. We see Ghost being the MVP with 53 kills with that Odin of his. G Shots with 44, Olive with 43. Olive never disappoints us. Never in an HP match. Extinct's doing pretty decent, and Pulse with 26. I don't know who Pulse is. Maybe someone changed their name. Looking at Rebel here at 48 kills with 42 deaths with 1 minute and 11 seconds of OBJ time. Not the best, not the worst, but 48 kills against XLR team, I think it means something, definitely. 2 kills away from 50. Almost touching 50 against a team like Exclarate, I think he's giving out a word that he doesn't care. It's Exclarate. I'm just that good. Anyway, that is again first game in the hands of Exclarate here. Moving on to the SND match, which I don't know why standoff has been put again. Where is T2P team from? Guys, if you don't know, T2P is basically Vibrance esports team, if you remember them. Um, they were basically most of the players or the entire team was in Vibrance esports. So if you know Vibrance, you would know T2P. It's the same team, just changed organizations. T2P, if you don't know, is the full form of like the full form is time to pound, and they have been in Sudium for a very long time. Need a BO5 of this. I agree. I agree. This is definitely a matchup. I think I want to see. Like they were supposed to have a BO5 for this one. I don't care about my throat. If I get to see matches like these, I don't care. I'll just might as well stream for another. You can say cast for another 1 or 2 hours. Anyway, we are here in okay standoff. Yeah, I was thinking why we are in standoff. Okay, random left. T2P is X Vibrant IRNT. Yes, yes, you're right. Why has Dope stopped playing? It is okay. I actually don't know. Oh, let's go. We see Progressive has joined. So I think Random is not having a good day, or maybe his device is, and it could be anything. He's not able to perform. So Progressive is there to switch him out in SND.
Defend the objective.
Yep. Moving on, here.
Defend the objectives.
SND, you can say standoff match against T2P and XLR8. And we see Extinks here on the granny top, looking over on the blue building here, hoping to find any sort of player or a sniper who would be looking in that angle. But look at the way they're holding. Master will be able to pick off G shots over there and misses a shot, unfortunately. I don't even know if you saw him or not. But bomb, no one in the team of Exclarate have actually picked up the bomb where I think Olive is going now. He still hasn't picked up the bomb. And he missed a shot on 2-2. Pretty unfortunate. He would have given them a small advantage over to A, like pushing at A bomb site. I don't know. I think Exclarate don't care about the bomb plant. They're just playing for picks, which I don't know if it's a good idea. Because T2P's angle is really good, especially they're covering each and every single part of the map, which does not allow Exclarate to actually push in from anywhere. We see Master taking down Olive, which is also a huge value right now, especially in an SND match. And Extinct will be taking down Master, and we can see it's a 3v4 situation for the team of Exclarate. They have to clutch this up. With just 20 seconds left on the clock, and yep, now Ghost is going to pick up the bomb. And pretty unfortunate for them there, because they can't go at you can say the A bomb, because two of the players from T2P are already there. Accelerate Ghost, oh lovely shots coming onto 2B. Rebel does okay, stop the bomb, gets two actually on the beams B side here, and Pulse with that 1v2 situation, and the time goes out, and we see the first round in the hands of T2P. Pretty, I would say, a good start, but Exclarate are really playing it slow. They're just playing for picks. I think that's their strategy for now. But maybe they will change that by, yes, they did pick up the bomb this time. Okay, never mind. They are again playing for picks, because they're not specifically rushing onto a single bomb site here. And I don't know what's the idea, because he did not see Progressive, and Progressive will be taking down him or Pulse here onto the back alley, or behind Granny, you could say. Pretty risky move coming from Progressive, but it completely worked out for him, as Pulse did not actually see him. He was scoping in and out and did not manage to actually see him slide through and moving his way to the back alley, you can say the gas station. And G shots also will be taking down Master. I don't know what the ideas is, but I think yes, Exclarate have pushed on the A bomb side, where two of them, we can say, I think 2B is there, and Extinct does manage to land a kill onto Griffin on the behind the granny, and 2B will get another kill over there. 2v2 situation here, where Ghost has pushed onto Revel. Will he get a kill onto Revel? It will make his life. Yes, he does. That Odin is beating Machine Pistol even now and then. And Olive will be finishing off things, getting the last kill onto 2B on the mid tank. And that's going to make the scores equalize, with both the teams getting one round each.
Destroy the objective.
We see Exclarate actually having an A approach for this time. They're just pushing in, where 2B is already holding. Okay, shots do go down, trades do go in. I think Pulse managed to get 2B. Pulse does get traded out. Olive does get Progressive out of the way. And Revel, lovely shots coming in from him. Revel's accuracy with that XM4 mythic is absolutely insane. Can he get him? No, okay. He's definitely gonna blame me for this one. Ki bhai nazar laga di, bolti mar gaya main. But he did a wonderful job there. A 1v2 situation for Olive here against Master and Griffin. Oh my god, a huge, point blank, a lovely shot onto Master there. Smooth as you could say, as possible. 1v1 situation, but I think Griffin knows he's there in a pre-aim, and less. A second round in the hands of T2P.
For the next round.
A 2-1. A good start, T2P, but can you keep this up? That's the question against a team like Exclarate, which is people almost potentially consider that team as a T1 in India after maybe GodL and SATUL. Potential T1 team, and again an A approach coming in from them, but none of the T2P players are actually holding on to the A bomb site this time. Where, okay, what is Extinct doing? He's making a rotation from the spawn where none of the T2P players would actually expect him. And we see Griffin here. I think he'll make a slow approach onto A, where Revel is also going from the mid area, throws a nade, but would not land because of that trophy. Griffin, your timing's really bad. Okay, that actually saved him. But are you gonna repick? You're gonna ego chal that? No, not a good idea. I don't think so. And we see G shots here, and that was pretty unfortunate timing for him to actually shoot over there, where Progressive was right next to him. A 1v3 situation for him at this point. Olive gets one. Oh, Progressive with that lovely jump shot from the, you could say, the tank there. He was thinking on his feet and he got that kill.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Lovely shot though. He could have missed it. He didn't. And Olive's prediction was that even if players push him, it will be from the front. No one's gonna take a jump shot on him, but he didn't know that Progressive picked up a sniper. Or he is sniping. Yes, he is sniping. Never mind. Olive already a kill onto Master. I think that was on the A bomb. And I think this time we see Exclarate actually pushing to the B bomb. Or they were actually making it look like they're going to be. What am I seeing here? There is, you can see a Rebel on the right side of G shots, and Rebel will be able to win that gunfight just because he was pre-aiming on that corner over there. And we see Progressive taking a fight. Can he get some shots hit on the players of Exclarate? And looks like it won't be possible, especially after that pre-fire. Does land that flashbang onto that back alley, does blind the enemies, but not gonna be enough. A 3v4 situation for the players of Exclarate. And I think they're going for a B approach where Ghost is there, and both the players, Pulse and Extincts, are there to back him up, and 2B with that lovely snipe of his own.
Bomb spotted.
A 2v4 situation for Extincts and Pulse. I think 2B did not spot him, but I think that fire just gave it away. 2B on that head glitch, and okay, that Extincts will be able to win that gunfight. Especially after he was on that head glitch. He was very close to hitting that. I think Rebel is there. Yes, Rebel will push onto him. I didn't even see him scope in, and still look at that reflexes and that speed of his fingers. I'm so confused. How did he even, without even scoping in, you can say, he got that kill. I don't know. His crosshair placement was so good. This is what I'm talking about. Rebel, his accuracy is absolutely insane with that XM4. And that's the 4th round, by the way, going in the hands of T2P. Exclarate, you have to do something. This is not looking good for you at all. But we saw this against G5 and Sinners as well. But G5 was able to come back. But against a team like T2P and Exclarate going head to head, I don't know. I can't say anything about it. Because these two teams, Progressive with that double, oh my god. These two teams, they barely make mistakes, so I don't know. It's going to be very hard for Exclarate to actually make this comeback. A 3v4 situation now, actually, where Griffin actually takes down G shots. And a 2v4 situation where Olive gets a kill onto 2B, gets shredded out by Progressive with his machine pistol. And Master will be finishing off things. What am I looking at? A 5-1 on the team of Exclarate. Like I said, guys, this could have been very much possible even in the H match if a random was, I think, performing at its best over there, at his best. But unfortunately, I think he had some device or a ping issue. He was not able to play. He's unwell. I don't know. I'm just making assumptions here, but I think this team is very much capable of winning that HP map as well, as we saw. And we see the sides have been switched where T2P are on the attacking side. And we see Ghost gets down by 2B over there. Will get raided out. A 5-1 situation where Pulse is still holding and snipe go down while Master sniping from spawn. A 2v3 situation where both the teams of T2, like both the players from T2P, both are snipers, Master and Progressive. Both each almost on 7 kills, where Master's on 6, Progressive's on 7. Progressive will land getting another kill for himself onto him name, and that's a 2v2 situation for Progressive and Master against Extincts and Olive. It's a sniper battle here at this point. It's a sniper battle, guys. Both the players from both the teams are snipers. None of them is actually making a move where Master's actually on the bomb side here. I'm very excited for this one actually because two of the best snipers from both the teams are going head to head on this one. Where there are, hopefully, I mean, they will use machine pistols, of course, if they want to win this. They're playing competitive matches here. But if they only snipe, I'm waiting for that to see. Progressive gets a shot onto Olive there on that head glitch. He's absolutely insane. Does get master as well. A hit marker onto will finish off things. Lovely, quick thinking. He did not get the person was planting. He did get master first because he knew that progressive, his reflexes won't that be like it won't be that fast. And he did land another hit marker onto him and finishing off things with his machine pistol. Getting a 1v2 is huge for his team. Here we see, oh, Revel, that unfortunate situation. Progressive will be landing 2 shots onto G shots, and Ghost. Progressive is absolutely amazing us with his sniping here. I have no words to say. He's absolutely, you can say, dominating. He's not missing his shots and he is taking out Exclarate players like it's nothing. A 2v4 situation for Exclarate players where the bomb has been planted at the B bomb site. And both of the players, one is actually on blue top, one is back alley. And Master will be taking out Extincts, and a 1v4 situation for Pulse against 4 players of T2P. Oh, he does manage to get Progressive as well. Progressive, I think if he would have been in cover, he would have saved himself. But I think the other 2 players will be able to just be okay. Yes, I thought Master will be able to get that kill. Yes, he does. A 6-2 in the hands of T2P. This is nothing what I expected this SND match would go like. A 6-2 on a team like Exclarate is absolutely insane. T2P has improved on a major scale. I'm sorry, it's in front of your eyes. You have to agree with me here. Whoever's watching the stream, these matches. I think yep, Extincts. Actually, I was about to say Extincts did spot him. 2B will trade him out as well. So this could potentially be T2P's last round, and if they win this, we move to map 3, which is control, which we did not get to see against G5 versus Sinners. Olive will take out Master as well. A 3v4 situation for T2P here. They have to plant the bomb. 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock here. We see 2 of the players from T2P actually moving on to the back alley, where I think who's this? Ghost has, I think, spotted them, like one of them at least. Yes, he knows one of the players is there. 2B isn't moving. He's holding down that angle because he won't be able to see him. Maybe from here, but no, angle still does not exist. He won't be able to see him. Wait, what am I seeing here? Wait, did Ghost... Wait, Griffin is planting the bomb. G-shots. Okay, Ghost actually got him from spawn. A 1v4 situation for 2B. This is not good at all. And you're not winning that, especially when 2 of the players from Exclarate are there. 2B, you could have tried there, but no. Maybe a pre-fire would have worked, but against Exclarate, nah, I don't think so. A 6-3. 3 rounds behind from T2P. But again, if T2P just need one more round to finish off this match and going to map 3 here. And what am I looking at? All 3 players of Exclarate have pushed. What am I looking at? 2B has pushed. Griffin takes out Pulse as well. Ghost takes out Master. Olive takes out 2B. A 3v3 situation. Exclarate. Olive takes out Griffin as well. Olive takes out... oh no, sorry. Ghost takes out Progressive. A 1v3 situation for Revel. Okay, what happened there? Okay, this is something I think T2P players weren't expecting. That Exclarate on the holding side would have actually rushed towards them. This is something they wouldn't have expected. But yeah, you have to try something new, and it completely worked in the favor of Exclarate, and Revel does not see him. And he gives away that movement, and he will potentially die over there. Yes, he does. Ghost will finish off things and gets the last kill, and it's a 6-4. There's no freaking way Exclarate makes this comeback. If they do, hands down, I mean, I have nothing to say about it. Will keep my mouth shut because there's absolutely no way they're winning this after making this comeback. Again, 3 players of Exclarate have pushed on to A. They're holding A, and 2 of the players are back alley, where they're leaving the complete mid side open here. And wait, never mind. Olive is there in the middle. Oh my freaking god, the timing on that onto 2B is absolutely insane. Olive, yeah, never never has it ever happened that he has never amazed me with his gameplay. He's absolutely insane. And pretty silent and all over the map. Nothing has been taking place. Well, actually, Revel is actually pushing on to A with Master giving him backup with his Tundra. Look at this arc that they have formed of Exclarate in the minimap. There's absolutely no way you're getting past any of them. And for three players have pushed, and you see G Shots taking out Griffin. G Shot gets taken out by Revel. A pretty unfortunate situation. Okay, I by mistakenly clicked that. And Master and Revel will be taking out Olive and Pulse. Sorry guys, my bad. I by mistakenly clicked. I would not have seen that happen. 2v3 situation for Extinct and Ghost, where Extinct is holding on to B top. Ghost is making his way slowly from boxes. Gets a kill onto Master. 2v2 situation. Oh, Progressive with that save. He definitely saved Rebel over there. He is absolutely 1 HP. His HP bar, I mean, his HP is not even visible in his HP bar. 25 seconds left on the clock. A bomb has been planted. Ghost has to do a 1v2 situation. Yes, takes out Progressive. A 1v1 situation. 20 seconds left on the clock against Revel. Going against Revel is going to be pretty hard for him, especially when he is holding. And yeah, pre-fire goes down. Wait, will he be able to do it? Holy shit. Revel does manage to clutch that up. He has 1 HP left, and that's the second map that's going in the hands of T2P here. We are definitely moving on to map 3 here, which is Control. We'll get to find the map 3 actually. I don't know which map Control is on, but I'm gonna guess it's either Crossfire or Raid. Lovely gunfight in the end. Those both Ghost and Rebel, both being the MVPs. MVPs only went head to head in the last, and Rebel was able to win that. You can see Rebel with 11 kills and 8 deaths, and we see Ghost with 10 kills and 8 deaths, and Olive with 12 kills and 8 deaths. Both the snipers from both the teams are at 12 kills here, Progressive and Olive. And we see both the AR or SMG users are both at 11 and 10 kills. So a lovely game from both the teams. In SND, can't be sure, but both the teams could be pretty neck to neck. But we did see T2P winning this one. But in HP, I have to be sure that I think T2P have a pretty good chance of, I'm not saying being better than Exclarate, but actually beating them in a hardpoint match. It's definitely possible. We are going to, okay, never mind. It's neither Raid or Crossfire. It's actually Takeoff Control. Oh, look who we have. We have Learn in the chat. One of, or you can say, the best IGL India has ever seen. We have Learn Gaming in the chat. ते कास्टर को बोले ना कोई हिंदी बोले. गाइज अगर ठीक है हिंदी में बोलना है तो मैं हिंदी में बोल लूँगा. बट दिस टूर्नामेंट, ये जो टूर्नामेंट है ये एक्चुअली थोड़े वेस्टर्न ऑडियंस को भी अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए था इंडिया में, तो उन्हें स्पेसिफिकली इंग्लिश के लिए बोला था. वी हैव रैंडम ऑल्सो इन द चैट गाइज, वन ऑफ द फ्यू OG प्लेयर्स हु स्टिल प्ले दिस गेम ऑन competitive लेवल. हम बहुत थोड़े ही रह गए हैं. एंड ऑल्सो वन ऑफ you could say one of the very few players who you could say कि बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा खेलते आज के डेट में भी. मैं इतना ट्राई कर रहा हूँ इंग्लिश में ना बोलने की, बट ठीक है चलो हिंदी में कर लेते हैं बिकॉज लास्ट मैच एंड इट्स बोथ द टीम्स आर इंडियन. तो चलो हिंदी में ही बात करते हैं. हिंदी में अजीब लगेगा यार, लेकिन हिंदी में कभी कास्टिंग की नहीं मैंने. मास्टर विद 2 किल्स. मैं इंग्लिश में कर रहा भाई, मेरे से नहीं होगी हिंदी. भाई घोस्ट विद 3, गॉड डैम, ऑफ द बैट भाई. 3 kills, 26 to 26 lives here. pretty neck to neck where you can see Extincts on the attacking side first. They have to capture and T2P on the holding, which is, I don't know if it's good for T2P or not, but in on the map, I think T2P definitely have an advantage. Progressive with his snipes, definitely doing its work. 23 to 21, T2P having the upper hand here. Oh, the timing for Pulse was really bad over there. And oh my god, Revel with his accuracy is absolutely insane, dude. He does not miss his shots. 22 to 19. By the way, हिंदी कास्टर्स कल आ रहे गाइस तो थोड़ा एडजस्ट कर लो आज की डेट में 21 to 19, 21 to 18 lives here. 3 lives advantage here. 4 lives actually now. T2P definitely have the upper hand on this one. Revel is not stopping. Revel dude single-handedly. Revel, Progressive and Griffin. And we see Ghost on 0 kills till now. Ghost, what are you doing? Help your teammates out. You know you could definitely... Oh no, it's not Ghost, sorry. G-Shots, my bad. Sorry guys, it's G-Shots. I was like, Ghost, what is Ghost doing? But again, G-Shots as well. Oh, Revel with that cheeky angle of his. No one would have suspected him there. 15 to 10 lives. 5 lives advantage for the team of T2B. 10 seconds left. They have to capture anything. They have to get into that OBJ, A or B. Otherwise, the time will run out and the T2P will be winning the first round. G-Shots getting 3 kills. Yes, he did listen to me. Now he's playing off the bat. 3 kills in a row. Lovely shots coming in from him. 5 lives left for the team of Exclarate. 9. Okay, oh, never mind. Extincts does take out 2, but that's not gonna be enough. And we see 3v6 here, and 2 players left actually now from the team of Exclarate. G-Shots also gets taken down by 2B, and a 1v5 situation for Olive. Will he be able to clutch this? No, he won't be. He does manage to get 2 kills, but that's not gonna be enough. First round in the hands of T2B. ओके भाई थोड़ी एनर्जी लो भाई गला फाड़ दूँ मैं अपना भाई 3 घंटे से अकेले कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा तो एडजस्ट करो यार एनीवे टू बी Olive with his tempest out is gonna be a major problem for T2B players here. अगर नहीं निकाला तो दिक्कत होने वाली है but Griffin with that perfect one machine angle that he was holding managed to get Olive, and Revel also with his annihilator. Let's see if he gets some kills. He does not see Pulse over there. And he misses a shot. Does get him though. And oh, lovely jump shot onto Extincts over there. Another shot onto Olive. Yes, his team does have an advantage on the... Okay, Ghost said never mind. Not getting into a spawn. He won't spawn trap us. G-shots. Oh, unfortunate situation. There was a trophy over there. Both Sparrow shots were missed. And 21 to 22 lives. Exclarate definitely have an upper hand on this one, especially when they're on the holding side. Progressive with that lovely snipe onto Extincts. 2B with that double, huge value. You could definitely single... Okay, never mind. That didn't last long for a second. Progressive taking out Pulse again. I don't know what T2B players are actually expecting this time. They're, I think, having a B approach. They're completely leaving A out of this because I think they know for a fact that they have a better shot at B, because playing mid will actually get them being shot from all sides and will basically will not be beneficial to them at all. Now we see 2/3 of the way has been captured onto the B side here. 10 lives remaining on Exclarate. What happened to T2P again have the upper hand with what? Even on the lives advantage, 16 to 9. Okay, there's something definitely going with T2P here. They've definitely improved on a major scale, and I don't know about Exclarate. But they're not playing properly, or they're not unable to like keep up against T2P here. But oh my god, 15 to 5. What's happening with the Exclarate right now? 14 to 4 lives. Or 4v 13 situation here. And Olive also does get taken down. Extincts takes a shot on Rebel, gets him down. Ghost gets Griffin here. A 3v10 situation here where they have to hold the A side, and 2B again gets a kill onto Ghost. A 1v9 situation, and Extincts will not be landing any of those shots. Another round in the hands of T2P. This is genuinely not what I was expecting for in any way. Guys, I won't lie, I'm supporting T2P by heart, genuinely. But I was hoping, like in my brain, for sure, I knew that Exclarate would be like would come on top basically. Like they would definitely win against T2P. because we have seen that performance come from them. We have seen them beat T2P a lot of times. And 3 operators for T2P. Unfortunately, Master could not land one from his Griffin with his War Machine. Equalizer come in the hands of Exclarate. Sorry. Okay, Olive. Also, one more. There was one more operator from Exclarate. I think there was Pulses. Pulse is on 5 kills. I just realized. And G Shots is at 8 kills. What is Exclarate? What are Exclarate players doing? I think they're having an issue today or something. They're not performing at all. Random was, I think it's like a net issue or something. Ghost with that double War Machine kill. 15 kills all by himself. Ghost has definitely been doing great with his, you could say, performance in a lot of tournaments. He's been, look at him. Perfection. I would say perfection with those shots of his War Machine. Not missing a single one. 21 to 15 here. Okay, this time we could see Exclarate having the upper hand with 21 to 14 lives. 7 lives advantage for Exclarate. And Exclarate have also captured both parts, you could say, like both sides 2/3 of the way. And they're almost captured A and B together. What are T2P players doing? Okay, they did manage to save A, and I think they're, yes, they're... no, it's actually A or B. It's B, sorry. Never mind. It's B. Okay, 2/3 of the way captured on the B side. 9 to 15 lives, a 6 lives advantage in the hands of Exclarate here. This round, we could see that Exclarate might actually win this round, but there's still one round. They might be one round behind T2P here. Seven to 14 here. Again, 6 live advantage that your... Okay, Ghost, will you take him out? Yes, he does. 5 lives remaining for you could say T2P, and Rebel another kill onto Pulse. And never mind, they could still pull this off. 4v8, you could say. 4 versus 8 lives remaining. Only 4 lives. Who got taken out? Master got taken out. And 45 seconds left on the clock, where Exclarate will have to capture the A side here. B side, sorry. And 3 lives remaining for T2B and Progressive, the only one with his death machine. I don't know if it's a good idea, gets 3 at the same time. If he would have taken on 5, I would have been shocked. Absolutely shocked. The 4th one, because one was on the right side, which he died to, and then one was on the tickets part. Okay, just one round behind. We could see Exclarate might pull this off, but T2P is on the attacking side now. Will he get a shot? Okay, no, that's behind the building. He will not be able to spot him. Rebel here onto this. Okay, unfortunate situation here. Sparrow right on his face. 27 to 28. Pretty slow start for both the teams, I would say. 26 to 28, but Exclarate definitely are gaining some advantage on the players here with G-shots actually now winning those gunfights. I don't know why he stopped firing there, but we can see the entire feed is blue now, where 3... Again, T2B players are not that far behind. Just 2 lives advantage. Progressive, we need to get 1. Unfortunately, no. Master gets 2. Lovely value out of that. Just 2 lives behind Exclarate right now. But actually, none of the sites have been captured yet. I think they're just playing for picks. They're just playing for, you could say, gunfights here. Okay, Master, you have to work on your accuracy over there. You would have gotten him easily, but you missed your shots. I don't know what was going on there. 28 seconds left on the clock, and I don't know what T2B players are doing. They're definitely not actually going for the capture here. They're definitely playing for kills. Oh, that was a very bad timing for Xtings there. If he would have waited for like 2 seconds over there, he would have spotted Xtings. I think just... Not Xtings, sorry. One of the players from T2B just rushed down there. One more over there. Ghost does not see him. But that was a very bad timing. 10 to live. 9 lives. Just 5 seconds left on the... 6 seconds left on the clock. And we see T2P have the upper hand with Extincts getting a shot onto Rebel through the smoke. 9 to 9 lives. 6 lives remaining. We can see a War Machine being spammed, but I don't know by who, because it just was out of hands by someone, we could see. Okay, Extincts with those reflexes. 6 to 8 lives. 5 to 8 lives here. And A is still being captured. You have to win that gunfight, Extinks, and that's not going to be the case. 4 to 6 lives. 1 second remaining on the clock. It's still going. Wait, we can see it's still going. It still hasn't ended. 0 seconds left on the clock. We can see Progressive is still holding it. 2v4 situation. He does manage to capture A and gets taken out by Extinks. A 1v4 situation for Rebel here. I think Extinks does see him. So Rebel also sees Extinks over there. Annihilator is out. Annihilator is out. Oh, he misses a shot. Does get a hit marker though. Pretty unfortunate for Extinks over there. He would have finished him off. But he definitely knows Annihilator is out here. He does spot him. Misses a shot onto him. Would not land that as well. He had a pretty good chance of actually taking down Extinks over there. But that's not going to be the case. Final round to decide who's going to be the winner of this series between T2P and Exclarate. And we see 2-all on the scoreboard where T2P again on the holding side. Ghost early with his war machine out. 3 of the players from Exclarate actually have their operators out. Pulse getting another kill onto Griffin. 29 to 20. There's absolutely no way that Exclarate actually make this comeback and win. We can see Extinks. Okay. G shots on Extinks. Both are out of their operators now. They don't have them anymore. 25 to 26. Again, pretty neck to neck. I am so excited for this one. Olive with that double. Griffin with the double too. 23 to 24. G shots also pretty, you could say. Oh, no. Oh, he still managed to win that gunfight. That's huge with that machine pistol. Olive will take him down, but Olive also gets traded out by Master there. 21 to 22. Still going neck to neck. Griffin does get taken out by G shots with that machine pistol. He was holding the wrong angle. Progressive, we have to take him out. 18 to 21, 17 to 21. Slowly Exclarate players are having the advantage. You know G shots is still there. Why did you ignore him? Griffin. Oh, okay, Griffin somehow he did not get shot by this Tempest here. 20 to 15. 5 live advantage in the hands of Exclarate. Another kill coming in from him. 2B, you could have killed him a little earlier. That would have saved your teammate's life. Master, unfortunate situation for him. We can see Pulse with his equalizer out. He knows the players have spawned there, and Master will take him out as well. 9 to 7 lives. I think this is still okay. This still T2P players still have an advantage, but it's going to be pretty tough for them now, especially when you could say Exclarate players have an 10, or you could say approximately a 10 lives advantage here. 2B taking out 2 again. Again, it could go in any 6 versus 14. This is not looking good for T2P. There's absolutely no way Exclarate would make this comeback and win, but I think it's looking like they have, and they might just win this at this point. They cannot, T2B players cannot afford to lose a single life now. And just when I said that, Master gets taken out by Extinks with a sniper. A Pred goes out. 2B with his equalizer. Progressive with his kill onto G shots. And you can say a 3v11 situation, and I think this is going to be pretty damn hard for okay, never mind. 2B, never mind. You still have a chance. 1 minute remaining. Okay, it could go anyway from here. 55 seconds. I think Exclarate players are still capturing B, but I know. Okay, no, it's actually blinking on top. So I thought they were capturing, but none of the players are actually on B from Exclarate. They're in the spawn. I think 2B does hear them. Griffin, lovely shot onto Olive here. Can he get some 2B? A huge value out of him. Lovely, he did not take that shot. Will get a Predator missile kill. Unfortunately, he does not. A 1v6 situation for Griffin with his war machine out. But as you can see, 2 of the players from Exclarate also have their 2 operators out. And 3 actually, now 3, not 2 again. G shots, and will that be finishing off things for Exclarate here? T2P pretty unfortunate after getting those 2 rounds, 2-round lead advantage. That was pretty unfortunate that you let Exclarate actually make a comeback and win this entire series. But they definitely did put on a show. I am very impressed with T2P's gameplay. They could definitely beat Exclarate in this matchup here. Pretty neck to neck, both the games, both the teams, sorry. And we finally look at the scoreboard one last time. Rebel with 29 kills and 30 deaths. Pretty unfortunate for him. But he did the most amount of kills in his team with 2B here. 2B did a wonderful job of not actually taking a fight with the third person. I think he did spot a death machine there. And of course, the MVP of the team that won, Exclarate. Ghost again with 33 kills with 21 deaths. Olive with 25 kills and 28 deaths. A lot of players, or mostly players, went negative, which is a sign that both the teams are insanely good, and you could say they're insanely you could say equally matched. And I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. This is Ian in place, who's casting the Killzone Carnage tournament here. I will all see you tomorrow again around 8 p.m. where GodL is playing tomorrow, guys. So do make sure, and more Pepe is also joining. As you guys know, Pepe, one of the best casters we know in India of CODM, of course. So do join tomorrow if you want to witness GodL again beat the. You can come beat the dash out of the teams. So, but yeah, I think that is all for today. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, sleep well. We will all see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. A little